Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Tatler Talks. My name is Anton Santiago. I'm the editor-in-chief of Tatler Philippines. Thank you for spending your evening with us. By the way, the videos that you just saw was our August issue. Next month is September, is our anniversary, and we're turning 19. So it's a milestone to just turn any age at this moment. So tonight we celebrate love, relationships, identity, acceptance, and a lot of pride. Our guests are the first same-sex married couple in the history of Tatler Philippines, and it is a groundbreaking cover for us, for the Philippines, and also for the all of Asia Tatler. One of our guests wears many hats, from being an eventologist, host, actor, influencer, you name it, he's done it and will still do it and find new ways of doing it. While the other one is a producer and director and has done some of the most memorable events in the country. They are our dearest friends. Please welcome Mr. Tim Yap and Mr. Javi Martinez.
Hello, guys. Hi.
Hey, guys. Nice to see you.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Anton?
Nice to see you guys.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah, so say hi to our viewers.
Hello, everybody who's watching. Anton, we have a lot of our friends who are watching right now because we messaged. Oh, I can see.
Elijah is there.
Yeah, a lot. I see Small. I see Ronil. I see. Is that Ryan? Ryan, thank you so much for the article.
Hi.
Thank you so much. We super appreciate it. We read it.
Carla.
We read it in bed. Carla Del Prado is there also, and a lot of. Yam Concepcion is watching too. Hi, Yam. There.
Hello, guys.
Kim.
Kim Yao?
Yes. Hi.
Hi, Kim. So a lot of our friends are watching. Hello.
Great. So let's get the ball rolling, guys, because we have an hour of you guys, of your celebrating your marriage and your relationship. So Tim and Javi, we would like to know your thoughts about being the first same-sex married couple on Tatler Philippines. What does it mean to you guys?
Such an honor. Such an honor. Thank you so much, Philippine Tatler.
Well, for me, it was really when you asked, Javi told me that, Anton called, be ready for a shoot. And then so you're saying, oh, so where should we do the shoot? Here or there? Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. What is in my mind? What is this, a fashion shoot, home shoot? And then when you told us it was the cover, I go, oh, okay, this is serious. This is serious because Javi coursed it, because Anton coursed it through Javi. Yeah. Yeah, and I really
go ahead, Tim.
I mean, it's such an honor because really, the Philippine Tatler is known to feature, successful people, couples. But you're right, it's never been a same-sex couple, and then a same-sex married couple at that to make it very specific. So for us, it's an honor to represent the other couples out there, so that usually, right, when when a young girl looks at a magazine and they'll go, oh, one day I'll be there. So next with this cover, I hope that there will be other gay couples or gay people who will say that, hey, we can be there in the cover of that magazine. Correct. Also representing people who have reached a certain level of success that we can yes.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so it was photographed by no less than Mark Dicda, one of the best photographers in the country. So share with us your experiences during the shoot. Javi?
I was so shy because it was like our first time doing that kind of shoot together, right? So I didn't really know what to do. So thank you, Anton, for briefing me and teach me how to do all these poses. But yeah, it was super fun.
Because Anton, is used to being chained, right? So that's why he knows how it feels like to be chained. So
yeah, right.
He knows how to chain people too.
Actually, I got those chains from your house. I borrowed them from you, remember?
But you painted it gold. Ours was silver. Yeah, but and Mark, I've worked with Mark a lot of times, but we've never, even we did some campaigns together, me and Javi for close up, Yeah. So we were also their first, the first campaign with a gay couple, up close like that.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, so it's always not it's always awkward for us to be in front of a camera because we don't like cameras.
Oh,
But
really? You're so camera shy, Tim. I know
so
you're.
camera
You
shy.
know, whenever you
Our
see a
friends know that.
camera, you run away, right?
I know, I'm not used to the cameras kasi.
At
But
all.
but but uh, but also because we're very private. I'm very private. Yeah. So that's Anton. That I'm not so private. I'm very an open book, but Javi's very private. But us
Yeah.
together as a couple, we're very private because like Javi's the kind of person who'll say like, Tim, you don't have to put everything on social media. I go, but I do. You don't have to post everything. And even if it's his birthday, Tim, you don't need to give me a tribute. You don't need to prove to everyone how much we love each other because we have our own quiet sphere
Synergy.
of happiness in our relationship that not as showy as other people.
Wait,
And it's
we're only starting. It's only like 10 minutes into the thing. Are you gonna make Javi talk?
oh yes, yes. Oh, Happy's here pala. Okay, no. Yeah.
Wait, Javi. Okay, I want to ask you this question: what excited you about sharing your story, your love story?
Well, first of all, it was the first for Tatler for anyone to do LGBT cover in the Philippines with same-sex married couple.
LGBT.
In the Philippines, right? So, and it was really exciting as well to work with Anton because Anton is such a good friend, and it was the first time, but I like working.
And by
right?
the way, Anton was the one who introduced us to each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm gonna go to that question later. So hold that.
So yeah, Anton has been there since the very beginning. But yeah, it was really exciting. It was really exciting as well to be on the other side of the camera, which I'm not used to. So even if we were like on a standby, Tim will be on the set and I will just be waiting behind the camera, like, okay, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to?
I'm a pro because I'm a pro.
Oh, sorry.
Exactly, your supermodel. So, guys, let me share with you a short behind-the-scenes video from the shoot. It was done at the Shangri-La at the Fort Ballroom. Thank you again to John Rice and the team for making this happen. So here's the video. Wow.
Super nice.
Wow.
Since you guys look so sweet there, can you reenact the embracing of each other?
We don't have the chains. We left
The
other one where your head is here and Tim's here.
I know, Anton, it should be social distancing. We have to be an example, di ba?
Okay,
Social
sige.
distancing.
Guys, we also did a Tatler challenge photo and we chose the best photos of the lot. And here are the best 3 photos we chose. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
I know only one person in this photo. Do you know the others?
I know 2, yes. I know Michelle Morente
Michelle.
and her girlfriend. She's a volleyball star, and she had messaged me about how that's why her Instagram, she has a clothing line called Sheep, and I go, why Sheep? Because in the beginning she was considered like the black sheep of the family because she's gay, and then because of her achievement she made it more colorful. That's why it's like a rainbow sheep, and now she celebrates her love with her partner, and they're out in the open and they couldn't be happier.
Super cool.
Good for them. And I know the other guy, Simon.
Simon Rich, and that's Franco Saicon. They're officially a couple. No kidding. It's good because you can see that Simon is a great ally of the LGBTQIA++ community, and so he has no qualms about being demonstrative about his feelings of friendship for Franco. Yeah, and this other one is Abe. Abe, EYBB.
Super cool.
Good for them, no?
Yeah, so cute. How
Okay,
nice.
let's move on. Yeah, let's move on to your relationship since you almost said it. But of course, I know the answer to this question. How did you guys meet?
Through you.
And I know, so I know the answer, but you guys say it on your
I
own word.
remember when I
Grinder.
when I first got here to the Philippines, I had this Spanish friend who is a fashion designer and told me, "Hey, you should meet with this friend of mine. He's the editor in chief of Tatler. So you should guys meet to see if there is something you can do in the Philippines while you are here." And then we had a coffee. I didn't know how to speak English at all at that
At
time.
that time, yeah.
So Anton and I, we had like a very weird conversation in between
Sign language.
English, sign language. And he told me, "Oh, you should meet this guy." He was pointing in the magazine, right? Because he brought a copy of that the issue of that month. And he called Tim at
Was
that
it Men's
moment.
Health?
No, it was not.
I don't think so.
Men's Health cover? Is that it? Oh.
And then I remember Tim was in a peninsula, right? Or something like this.
Yes. So I was hosting. I said, Anton said, "Tim, come here now. I'm having dinner with this Spanish guy." I go, "Oh, I can't tonight. I'm busy. But what if you bring him to my Peninsula in Pink hosting?" And that night we were, it was the breast cancer benefit of the Peninsula, which from that was the first night we met. And you were with Vicky Zubiri and Audrey, right? And then after that, after the Peninsula thing, so from my place on stage, I could see Javi in the audience part. And I was like, todo,
I put
you
in
know.
ice.
Hello, that was you, Javi. Not
No.
me. Javi, Javi from the audience, I could see him, but deer in headlights, looking at me, like, wow. Ganyan. So, syempre, me naman, feel the
I
feel.
was looking at someone else.
I was the only one on stage, eh. There's nobody else there. So,
Was it love at first sight? Was it love at first sight?
the lights were bright, No, I could see
You
him.
were instantly smitten by each other, or what? What
I
was
was
the
with
chemistry
him
like?
because he was the only white guy in the room. Okay, I can see you. And then so funny because after that, Audrey Zubiri called me. Oh, Steph Zubiri is watching us. Hey, Steffi.
Hi.
So Audrey called me and said, there's this guy who's raving about you. He's totally raving about you here at dinner. Why did I go? Oh, tell him to come back to the Peninsula. I have a room.
Okay, we're not going to go there yet. Let's not go to the rooms.
No, we were
Okay,
in the
and
lobby
then?
lang. We were in the lobby.
Okay.
We were in the lobby with a lot of our friends. And we
Rufa,
had drinks. Yeah, Rufa was there.
Papa
Lady Guzman.
Chris,
Yeah, a lot of people.
Crystal.
So you guys were inseparable from that day.
He never left. He never left. So I go, okay.
Yeah, let me go.
Yeah. But also, I have a
that's true. You never let him go naman also, Tim.
I have a side kwento there, Anton. After a while, after a few months that we were together, I remember that one day, me and Annette Gozon, we went to she would bring in a psychic from the province, and then the psychic had told me, I remember, that malapit mo nang makilala ang the one. Anong the one? You're gonna meet the one, and sige, give me some clues. He's Spanish, and she goes, and kulot. Oh, kulot. Javi is actually super kulot. Yeah. And then she said, and yeah, you'll meet the one soon. And when I recall, we met on October 1. On that day, in a small room at the Peninsula, we were able to raise 1 million for breast cancer, and I met the one.
Oh, wow. Okay. Good for you.
Yeah. Sana you also, Anton. Sana all. Sana all.
I remember introducing you to so many people.
Yes.
Except you haven't introduced anybody to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about your engagement.
Can I make a call, a shout out? Everybody who you can set up Anton with, please do.
Comment.
Okay.
It's okay.
Comment on the section below and tag that person
with picture.
I'm too old. Anyway, okay. Let's talk about your engagement. I know it was also your birthday, right? That famous engagement party you had
in Manila House also, and
yes.
That was before Manila House actually opened.
Exactly.
It was right before the opening. Yeah. And I said, Anton and Doris, I need this. I need your venue. We need to. I think it's best to do it there.
Yeah.
And how that's why when I walk into their house, of course, because of the art and all that, but also because a special thing happened there. So I always like going up and down that walkway.
You always want to be in
Yeah.
the ramp anyway. And then of course you got married in New York, right?
Yeah.
When did this
Yes.
happen? Of course, thank you so much for inviting me pala, by the way. Uh, so tell us about this photo.
Because it was also the birthday of Jesus, so I know you have to be with your family. So in the end, we didn't invite anybody at all.
December
So
25th.
December 25, we flew into New York on December 23, and then saw a show once on this island where we watched the goddess of love, Lea Salonga. And after the show, we invited her to be our witness, our principal witness. The next day, we also saw our friend Marcel Crespo, and then Marcel, so right before, and then that girl, the blondish girl, is the one who organized it for us.
Yeah, the events
the
manager
events
of the
manager of the
PEN,
Peninsula,
New York.
and the Argentinian officiant.
Yeah.
There.
Fantastic. Must have been cold December, no? In New
So
York.
cold.
It was so cold that I could only feel a part of my
The
face
love.
when I closed.
The
Ano? What did you say?
love, the love.
Yeah,
You can only feel the love.
I could only feel the love tonight. Oh, so I could feel the love, and I could feel it was just super cold that you can only feel, I don't know, the warmth of your heart, and that's it. And you could feel actually the light shining, the sun, and you could feel like God was like blessing us also.
So
I felt
beautiful.
it. Yeah.
And I know you guys have been so domesticated that your house is like Noah's Ark already. You have like a turtle, you have dogs, cats, and you have a latest addition, your pet parrot, the gray one. So cute.
Yes. He or she, because you don't know the gender yet until they grow older. Because right now this one is actually she's like a toddler.
Yeah.
Yeah. So given to us by Pinky Tobiano, chemist Pinky Tobiano, on August 8th. So we called him or her Lucky because 8/8.
Ah.
Yeah.
And how many animals do you have in your home?
We have four. We have 4 dogs, 4 cats, a turtle, a tortoise, a bird. So that's 11. And then we somehow adopted already the cats in the neighborhood. It's like a la Margarita Forest.
Yeah.
We're like the cat couple of the block. So they all come to our house in the neighborhood to be fed. And whenever we come out, they're on the doormat. They're by the cars. It's like we're the cat cafe, a cat outdoor cafe.
Wow. And do you also are the guys feeding the ones in BGC?
Yeah, we took care. We took care of those people, of those cats. We made sure that they would be okay. Somehow once an animal lover, always an animal lover.
Yeah.
You can't stop you can't help yourself from helping.
So do you think you guys this is all in preparation for the next step, which is your future plans, which you may want to have a family? Like, a lot of our friends have families, have kids, and they're so adorable. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
So
and we are godfather to so many of them. So, sometimes I think, should I just be the godfather? Okay, na. But then
do you guys want a family? Is that something you guys have
Eventually,
At some point, yeah.
Yeah, eventually.
We have so many things to do first and to fix and to.
Yeah, you're not getting any younger anymore, Tim, huh?
I was gonna say, you're not getting any younger, Javi.
You need the baby already.
It's so funny, even my assistant Rose told me that, Sir, kailangan niyo magkaanak. Sabi ko, bakit? Kailangan mabasa ko lahat. Anong lahat? Painting? And a lot of my friends our friends have told me, Tim, you're going to be a good parent. Naman me, I like to, like Anton, I like to lecture. Oh, guys, don't deny. Everybody was watching. So,
No, but it'll be good because at least Javi, you'll make Tim stay home more.
Oh
Hello.
no, that won't work.
No, actually, the bird is making me stay home a lot because
Here it's MECQ, can't go out anyway.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
right.
of course.
Correct. That's why we can. That's why I think I first thought that okay, being with Javi will keep me home. Okay, and it
Didn't work.
It didn't work. COVID. It took the coronavirus. Oh my
To
God.
keep you home. Okay, we're going to talk about something more serious on coming out. I think a lot of people are curious about this. So, when did you find out that you were gay? How did you come out to your family? What was it like, and what was the reaction?
You know, Javi, you go.
Well,
I'll
of
let you
course
talk.
I was back in Spain, and then it was actually my dad who kind of approached me, and then my dad. So my mom. I was so happy, so lucky to have parents that approach me and talk to me and help me understanding things, and they were very understanding, and they were actually the ones who told me everything was gonna be okay, that there is nothing wrong about it, and they love me as a son no matter what. So yeah, I'm really lucky with the family I have. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Javi went to dad, and then the dad goes, "You're gay. I know, son. It's okay." Yeah.
And you, Tim, I know your family is a bit conservative, di ba? Coming
Yes,
from a
very conservative.
Chinese
Actually,
family.
they would know as conservative as Chris Albert. As conservative as a lot of our friends. No, no, hi Joyce Dizon. So anyway, um, in our family, it was really never talked about because certain things certain things are not talked about. Like, it's just like okay, just be a good human being. We're okay. Be creative, do your whatever industry you want to be in, feel free. But yeah, and then after I proposed at Manila House, I called my mom. I was on my way to a flight. I was on my way to Japan. I was on my way to board the flight. I go, Ma, before you find out from everybody, I want to let you know that I proposed to Javi. And she goes, who's Javi? I go, Ma, he's the person. He's the guy who's always in the house. He would join us for family lunch or dinner. That Javi. He goes, but Javi's a guy. I go, Ma, hello, it's a no, 2017. And then she goes, okay. Later on, we had a talk. She goes like, she was just shocked because she didn't know it was going to be on CNN. You know, so all of a sudden when she saw it on CNN, she was taken aback because I think mothers always like to blame themselves, somehow. And but through time, she goes, "Give me time. I am old-fashioned." So, but she's happy about it. And Javi comes to dinner, and we go out, and yeah, we're okay.
Yeah.
I know some people can be old-fashioned, but of course, your parents will always want the best for you. Will always want you to be at your happiest.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, love wins. Love
Yeah.
will win.
Everyone deserves
Yeah.
their time to understand things, to digest everything. So okay naman. Yeah.
She thought I was only creative.
Yeah, because you were in repertory, right?
Yeah, I was doing. I was in theater. I was in. Eventually, I was also in fashion, in media. All very, gay friendly and gay industries.
Yes. So growing up in your own household, when you knew you were gay, was it difficult? Was there a certain kind of fear that you were experiencing because you thought that it was shunned by society or that it was looked down? A lot of times, it's because also it's ridiculed by society. Did you feel that growing up?
Not really. Back in Spain, not at all.
No,
He
Tim.
was in Chueca kasi. He lives in Chueca. I it was really never, there are always jokes about there are always some gay jokes, but in the
Yeah.
end, you don't I didn't let it affect me, or I didn't let it make me feel that I am inferior to another person because of sexuality. It's never
Hmm.
been my thing. uh, it never made me insecure. Of course, I know that there are other people that were bullied, that live in fear
Or
of judgment.
yeah,
Yeah,
or they were kicked out of the
or
homes,
kicked
or
out, or yeah,
yeah.
disowned, everything. But we are here. Me and Javi are here to show other gay people that it's not something to be ashamed about. You have to be proud of who you are, and you have to celebrate who you are and who you love. You should be
Mm-hmm.
free to choose who you love, and it shouldn't stop you from being from being you.
Yes. So do you feel it's much easier now to come out rather than, of course, compared to when you guys were teens or 20 years ago? Much
There are
easier.
there are more allies right now. It's more accepted. It's yes. Go ahead. You were
I mean, I
going to
was
say
a
something.
baby 20 years ago, but yeah, I guess with time everything
So are
evolved.
we, Javi.
I know. Do you have to
Maybe
stress that point? Huh? Oh my God.
okay, go ahead. Sorry, Javi, go ahead. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess with the time everything evolves and people learns more about things. So yeah, with time everything gets a bit better.
I think also, Anton, we growing up, of course, the world was much more, what is that word, prejudiced, in a lot
Mm-hmm.
of ways, right? With color, race, religion, all these things
Sex.
that sexuality, of course, yes,
Mm-hmm.
and sexuality. But right now, the world has, instead of building, except now the world has become walled again because of the virus. So
Yeah.
people have to social distance. But prior to COVID, the walls have turned into bridges, and people sought to understand each other and go beyond the sexuality, race, religion, all the things that tore us apart.
Yes. Well, how about controversies? Like, someone even told me, like, with your cover, he said, "Oh, how you guys are being so controversial. Why, have a cover this like this?" Or some people told me also, "We don't really like it so much because you know, um, we don't really celebrate gays. I mean, like they all have friends who are gays, but they will not celebrate the love that gays have." And these are the controversies, and these are the narratives that are out there. So how do you feel about this?
There was no tongue. Why controversial? Kidding.
No,
Kidding.
I mean, it's okay. Everyone is it's free to feel and to think whatever they want. So I guess that's one of the reasons why we are so proud and so happy that you guys chose us to be part of the cover, just so we can show those people that it's okay. We are normal people. We are people like them. So I guess it's part of that process of understanding things and learning about other people, right?
Yes, me, I am used to different opinions. That's one thing that when you are out in the open, when you are a bit not as low profile as the norm, as the other person, as the normal ones, the more normal ones, you have to expect difference of opinion. Not everybody will love you. Not everybody will think the same. And for me, that's totally fine. For me, I respect their opinion, and they should just respect us also. We are not trying to harm anyone. We are just showing that this is the way we are, and love is something that is beautiful to celebrate and highlight,
Correct.
and no hate.
yes. So well said. So are you guys active in the Pride community?
Well, I think we are a part of the LGBTQIA plus plus. We, I think we can be more active. Like there's a lot to learn because one time we were talking, right, Anton, and you said that if we don't know, then it's best not to go there because we don't want any
It's very
misunderstanding
sensitive.
to
Yeah.
happen because everybody's sensitive. But we want to learn more. So in my live, in my Temiap live, I had a special during Pride Month, and I learned so much from our guests.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah. So I think that's us who are already a married gay couple. What
Mhm.
more others? But what's great about it is the new generation of younger people, younger LGBTQIA community plus their allies.
Yes.
The allies of the community now has gotten so widespread that the Pride March, like in Marikina, they would draw 45,000 people. And when we were growing up, Anton, the Pride marches were just like, trickle, and now
Yeah.
it's gotten so big, and the support of the community now is better than ever.
Great. So we're going to move to your work in your career and your events, the events industry. Tim, as I mentioned before, you wear so many hats. So I don't know what you set out to be as a host, actor, eventologist, but how did you begin your career?
I started in the theater, and I was a little boy who was starstruck with the creativity of theater on stage, backstage, and then marketing, box office, sales. So in the few years that I was there as a child, I was able to go around in all those departments and dip my hands and feet into all those areas. So from then on, I started producing my own shows, and then it became parties. Parties became clubs. Clubs became media. Media became television stint, movie stints, collaborations with clothing, with merchandise, modeling. Yeah, yeah. All these things that
I know you've done everything.
I took it one step at a time and enjoyed every step of the way. And it's like you went to a forest, and you went to all sides, all nooks and crannies, and enjoyed and met a lot of people and celebrated and formed deep relationships, and here we are now.
Yes. And Javi, for you?
Well, back in Spain, I was studying TV production and live shows production, and well, life goes around, so I had to stop studying, and I started working for in a stores as a store attendant, a store manager. Then I started with an airline, and I couldn't work on what I really wanted, and I really loved it. And is when during a holiday I came here to the Philippines to visit my parents, because they were based here because my dad was working in the Spanish embassy, and everything that you see now happened. And at some point, while I was helping Tim with the production of his live, with his show in GMA, he asked me, "Oh, why don't you help me out organizing my birthday party?" And at some point he said, "You do it alone."
Yeah, because he was so good at it. So you do it now.
Yeah, so that, I don't remember the year, but that year we organized it at the Palace. So we had Leia Salonga, our dear friend, singing as a surprise for Tim. And then Tita Vicky Bello was there, and she asked me, would you like to come with me in a trip to see what people is doing abroad, because I want to do a big event. So Vicky gave us that first opportunity of doing an event for a brand, which was their 25th anniversary, and just this week was their 30th anniversary. So happy birthday!
5 years ago.
Yeah. So that's
fantastic. So you know what we're going to do now? We're going to share some milestone Yaparazzi events that you guys have done. So take us through them. So this one.
That's the wedding of Cristal and Justin in Lake Como.
Beautiful.
And actually, you can see
your first wedding was Chris Albert's 25th
anniversary in Tagaytay, in Antonio.
Yeah, in Antonio's. I remember that.
So much fun. Yeah, it was a beautiful.
But this one, but talk about one of Justin and Cristal.
This wedding was beautiful because it was so nice working with Cristal and Justin together. Justin has a beautiful background on hospitality and food and beverage, so we were able to learn a lot from him on terms of the food.
And where is this chateau, or what do you call this?
That's
a villa?
It's Villa Erva in Lake Como, Italy. So beautiful. They have shot many movies and many commercials with George Clooney for Nespresso, and there is some beautiful weddings that had happened there. So yeah, it was very, very magical, and it was such a big production to bring our team there, our production manager, our technical director, stage managers. We were all there, and it was such a nice opportunity to work with dear friends Cristal and Justin. It was super, super cool.
Next one. This one, Amanpulo.
Yeah, that was actually the beginning of the year 2020. That was the New Year's celebration in Amanpulo. So every year we do their Christmas, New Year's dinner and party. We brought this amazing band from New York,
Beautiful.
amazing setup by Robert Blancaflor and the team. It was really, really special because we decided instead of putting the guests on different tables, we wanted everyone to be together. No wonder now people cannot be together. So it was like the last chance for everyone to just enjoy meeting new people on a random table. Yeah.
It was that's gorgeous. Next one.
Oh, Cartier.
Cartier in Cebu.
In Cebu, yeah. We rented a beautiful villa in Cebu in Maria Luisa, and we set it up this display of Cartier boxes for a very special collection of them. And then we had different people from Cebu to come and visit us. So it was the first event of Cartier in Cebu. It was so beautiful with our partner from Mos Manila, Cindy Fernandez, who is watching. Hello.
Hi, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy. Hey, Cindy.
Irene is watching too. Hi, Irene.
Chris.
Irene Martel.
This one.
Hello, Irene.
This is
the most beautiful wedding.
Yeah. Vicky and Hayden. Once again, Vicky appears. She was the one giving us that first opportunity, and she gave us the opportunity as well to create this experience for her and her guests in the Opéra Garnier of Paris. First time an Asian events agency books and closes down the entire opera for 2 days for any kind of event. So it was really, really, really a milestone for us.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness. I remember this room. It was just
I remember you crying so hard.
Yeah, from ocular to actual event.
Yeah,
I know. It was just absolutely
Anton. I remember that.
Gorgeous. And you guys are also doing virtual events as well, right, Tim?
Yeah.
And so we have samples of some of the virtual events, like this EO event that you did.
Yeah, I hosted this 80s themed party for the turnover of EO for their new members. And it was a fun 80s party. They gave away boxes of kits so that they can all be in their 80s splendor. So there were more than 100 entrepreneurs that partied with us, top entrepreneurs of the Philippines, of EO Philippines.
Yes, there was performances, there was games, there was awarding. So it was done through Zoom, and it was so much fun. Yeah.
And the next one?
Yeah, the Tim Live show.
Yeah. So one time, Javi was watching his Spanish talk shows, and I go, "What are you watching?" I go, "This is my Spanish talk show that I watch all the time." I go, "That's exactly what I want to do at the beginning of the lockdown." So she goes, "Okay, then that week they'll call tomorrow. Who will your guests be?" And then at that time I was on WhatsApp with Solen, and I go, "Solen," then Crystal,
Crystal,
Rian.
Yeah.
And then so now we're on our second season. We taped more than 20 shows.
Well, and all live,
all live. But it's just a way really for us to be able to keep in touch and check on each other during the lockdown and how people are in an emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual state.
Yes.
In touch with everyone.
Yeah.
And to entertain as well and educate. Oh, this is another one.
That was so
Who's the
much
lady
fun.
on top? Is that Kathleen?
That's Nadine Lustre.
Oh.
That's Nadine. That's Nad.
I know Divine. I know Isa.
Our dearest friends. And there's Isa and Divine. Both recovered from COVID.
Yeah.
So,
amazing, right?
It's good. It's nice to hear their stories of how they triumphed against. At that time, Divine was just helping the frontliners. Isa had just recovered from her COVID, and she told us about her experience, about how much she appreciates life even more now after. So and these are our old friends. But then talking to them on a different platform and not in person, not via a dinner, or we're talking to the screen, but we're learning so much from each other.
It's so different.
We're learning how much we can appreciate life more.
True. And I know you guys have so much things up your sleeve. And I heard, Tim, you're going to be a chef.
Yes, I am. Actually, I've been posting everything except this. Secretly, we've been on a taste test back and forth with the chef,
Yeah,
with
it's
Chef
a premiere,
Carlo.
right?
This is actually the first time we're telling people about it. It's my new virtual restaurant. It's a cloud restaurant called Walk with Yap. Of course, the show, Anton, when we were kids, we had Walk with Yan. That was the show that we could see at
Did
that
he
time.
look like? Yeah, he looks like you.
Akala ko Rico yan. Baka Rico yan. Yeah. So he was, for me, what an Asian man represented. He was funny, he was
Yes.
jolly, joyful, and he was always cooking good food, good comfort food that you can serve for yourself at home. So that's
Looks
my
looks
inspiration.
looks really good. I want to order. So when
Of
is that going
course.
to happen? Is it already done? Is it people
No,
can order already?
it starts today. It's on Food Panda and on Grab. So you can actually order already. We're on the soft run, but I'm grand launching it on the 17th. But for the
And I
people who
know
want
and it's healthy. Someone was telling me it
Yeah,
was
all
healthy.
healthy, serving with brown rice and
Quinoa,
quinoa and
adlay.
adlay. So the toppings
Yeah.
are tuna, there's Hainanese chicken, kung pao chicken, all healthy and hearty.
Good. And price wise, it's pretty okay for
It's
everyone.
very, very affordable, especially in this time of pandemic. We have to save money. So a lot of a big factor, we also considered the price. I wanted it healthy, hearty, and affordable.
Great. And Javi, I have a question for you. You know that events industry, what will it look like in the future, and what are the safety measures that have to be implemented? Because I know you did this fantastic shoot in for, can I say the brand?
Yep.
Yeah, Uniqlo.
Yeah.
And I saw some of the photos. They look really. Here we go.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
to take care of putting protocols on place. So the first thing we did is we locked down ourselves in a hotel, in the Henry Hotel Manila. Thank you so much, guys, for letting us stay with you. And we locked down everyone for the 3 shooting days just to make sure nobody else came in. So what we did is, as people enter the venue, all our staff, our talents, they had to go through a very thorough medical check to make sure they didn't have any illnesses, so they didn't have any signs of COVID. And as you see, they pass the check and then nobody leaves or nobody enters after the
Lockdown.
last person. So it was really stressful because we had to take care of 50 people. But as you see, like all the brushes from the makeup artists were disinfected every time. We had ambulance.
What is this? You had ambulances.
Yes, we had ambulance on place, 2 of them, just in case something happened. But basically, things that we didn't thought of before while doing events, like safety, we didn't take it 100% that's me seriously. Now we are so happy that we are creating protocols and we are making sure that everyone is safe. I don't know if the events will look like this in the future, but for sure there will be new ways to keep everyone safe. Even if COVID goes away, we will have always in our mind safety.
You know what,
that's very
Javi, Anton, Javi is one of the most OC people I know, if not the most OC people. He made a safety and sanitation protocol manual this thick. In the FDCP, FDCP is the governing body that gives the permit and approvals for these tapings for shows and events. They're the ones who sign off the permit and DOT. They said that, oh wow, among all the events, this is the best practice standard of how it should be done, because they inspected everything and they said, wow, we're so impressed with.
We have actually passed the 14 days mark after our last shooting day, and everyone is safe and healthy. So
That's
I'm
good news.
so happy. Everyone, nobody got infected, nobody got sick.
Yes.
So super happy.
So, how do you guys prioritize your well-being mentally and physically in this time? I know, everyone's going through a difficult time, now that we're back in MECQ, I mean, staying at home and, and all the people out there also who are not doing so well, you watch the news and it's crazy. So individually, how do you guys manage to,
Yeah, I think for me personally, mental health now, aside of being safe when you go to buy and you are being clean and all of that, is a huge priority. So that's why I decided to work together with Sarah Black, who is watching us, and she's
Where's
guiding.
Sarah?
I saw the
Hi,
comment.
Sarah Black.
So she's guiding me on how to understand better what is happening to all of us and how to create systems to understand better about myself. And I think in between us, like especially now, knowing that Tim is like a very proactive kind of person.
You only know you now?
Yeah.
So, oh my God.
I let him be a bit like, when I feel that he's getting a bit claustrophobic in the house or whatever, I say, okay, I will go and work or watch my whatever or do my meditation, and we keep apart at some point.
Yeah, we're actually lucky that we have different floors, so that we have when I want to social distance from him or him from me, we have the opportunity to do so, and we talk about it. Or sometimes, naman me, I'll take things sometimes lightly, and how we'll go, no, Tim, let's talk about it. What? And then, okay, oh, what? I didn't know you felt that way. So even if we've been living with each other for such a long time, we didn't know that these things can happen, and certain can cross your mind, and you have to deal with it, and you have to tell the demon to go away, or because we're only human, and we're born to make.
It's the first time that this is happening to our generation, diba? So I guess we need to be able to talk to people, to talk to all those people who love us, to keep in touch and see how people is doing and understand what others are going through, because you will learn so much from the way people is going through this situation.
People said that you have to check on the extroverts, but I'm an extrovert and I'm okay. I felt fine, but also because we have our Noah's Ark here, so I had time to bond with every dog, cat, turtle, bird, and really got to know. Like when I talk to them and when I look into their eyes, I know how they're feeling, and in a lot of ways, I know they know how I'm feeling too. We've gotten really close to our animals. I've talked to my plants. Kulang lang, I talk to my laptop na. Kulang lang, I'll talk to my glass, or like
the electric fan.
Yeah, to door.
No, but Javi's there. Why don't you talk to him?
Oh yeah, no, thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. That's a good suggestion.
Anyway, we have a surprise for both of you. Some of your closest friends made a video for you guys.
Wow.
So let's watch this. Hope you like it.
Hi, PJ Pascual. Tunting Matters is also there. Tunting Cruz.
What a wonderful cover, and an even more beautiful love story of two of my favorite beings who continuously show me that life, even if it's full of challenges and surprises, can be exciting and fun.
Congratulations for a historic cover with Philippine Tatler.
Tim, you've always been a matchmaker, and without you, we wouldn't be together. So I'm happy that you and Javi are posted out there and sharing your love for others to see.
Through this Tatler cover, I'm so happy that the whole Philippines gets to celebrate the love between the two of you. And I just can't wait to see more of what the two of you can accomplish together. Love you.
I'm so happy to see you guys on the cover of Tatler. You're so inspiring. I've enjoyed so much all the meditations that we've done together. I love you guys so much.
I am truly blessed to have both of you in my life, and I thank God for your gift of friendship. So, looking forward for more great moments with both of you. Love you guys!
Congratulations on your cover. You guys are a true inspiration as you have pushed the boundaries of what love can truly be. That's why I'm so happy that you guys are together and also inspiring others out there with your love, devotion, and your partnership. We love you guys very much.
Congratulations, Tim and Javi, on your Tatler cover.
We're so proud of both of you for what you've achieved, such an incredible historical cover that shows that love is no gender and love wins.
Love you guys. Congratulations.
Wow, that was probably one of the most stealthy, quiet weddings I've ever attended. Tim and Javi asked if I wanted to be parang a sponsor, and I said yes because Tim and I have been friends for a while since he was around 18 years old, and I was in the city doing Once on This Island. So I was in town. So there were only two of us. I can't remember the name of the other sponsor, but he was a really sweet, sweet guy. And there was a lovely lady named Veronica who officiated the ceremony on a very cold winter day, Christmas Day, I think, on top of the roof of Salon Denis at the Peninsula in New York. I remember taking lots of pictures, and I actually captured a photo where Tim was actually smiling. This is rare. It's as rare as a unicorn in a forest. So I am so glad that I was able to catch it. And I sent all the pictures to Javi. I just remembered being a day that was so perfect. The sun was shining really brightly, and thank heavens we had some heat lamps. I just remember it being filled with so much love. And given that Tim and Javi do events, you'd think that there would be a little more, of a bongga element to this. But it turned out that in its simplicity, it turned out elegant and meaningful and beautiful, that there were so few of us. And it was just such a lovely, lovely day. I think that's the word I can use to describe that entire day. It was lovely. And I am just so glad that I was there. And for the two of them, I have nothing but love and respect. And I just continue to wish them the most wonderful life that they can have. Mwah. Bye.
Yay!
Wow! When Leia came on, wow, Javi really, went like this, She's so, Anton, you're on mute.
Hello, Anton. You're on mute.
Oh, there. I said, what do you guys think? First and foremost, I want to ask, where do you think Tessa was going that day? What was she? Where the heck was she going that she was dressed that way?
She was gonna go to mass.
She's going to mass?
No, she's buying essentials.
But anyway, what do you guys think about that whole video? I hope you enjoyed.
So sweet. These are people that we love so much, and Javi, Leia makes Javi happy. He really was.
She makes everyone happy. She's amazing.
Jumping with delight, and me also. And when she talked, it was like we were brought back to that day.
Yeah.
And now you know the name of the officiator.
Veronica.
Yeah,
Veronica. She's an Argentinian woman who, when we had our meeting, she was, oh my God, you're from the Philippines. Oh my God, my first year here in New York, I watched Miss Saigon, and there's this amazing Filipina girl, Lea Salonga, in the league.
Guess what?
Guess what? She is our principal sponsor.
So she was like going so crazy.
Yeah.
And Angie and Joey and Kevin,
who are both living in the farm. Actually, all of them,
Rajo, Crystal,
all of them
Mix.
except for Rajo. We have seen. No, we have not seen since the lockdown.
And Tessa, we have seen Tessa.
Tessa, except for Tessa and Rajo. And Robbie, who is our neighbor, so we were walking on the street. I go, Robbie, we're here. Robbie goes, hi. He didn't even want to go near us. So
yeah. So I hope you like that video.
We love it.
You're so welcome. So let's play a game. How well do you know your spouse?
Okay.
So we can determine who knows each other best.
I have a spouse.
So we ask a question. So we ask a question, and you guys will have to point at each other. I know you were supposed to bring your Mickey Mouse pointers, but that would have been better. But now we just have to point, at each other. Okay, first question. First question. Who said I love you first?
No, it's you. Hello.
No, you did.
No, I think you. Because...
Wait. Okay, we'll go first to the first question, guys.
What? Who? Oh, wait.
No. Go. You explain. Who said I love you first? Yeah.
I think because we were. It was early. We said it early, because at that time also I didn't want to, delay, because sometimes if you delay the when you say I love you, it's but then when
There
we
is no
first,
early or late. It just happened when it happened.
So, but who said it first? That's what we want to
I
know.
think you did.
no, I think you did. Honestly, I think you
No,
did.
I think you did because I was mad or something.
No, because I love you. I had to win him back. But also, I think also we have said I love you to each other, but it's always a different depth of I love you as the time went by.
I
As the
love you.
years, I love you, I love you. Different I love you, different levels, different what do you call that? Different contexts of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Next question. Who is the messiest?
You can point yourself out. Yeah. There you go.
I can imagine.
Javi is he likes everything in boxes. Even in the ref, he puts boxes inside the ref. He's like Mr. Compartmentalize everything. He's like you.
Okay. I know. I can see it. It's crazy. Next one. Who is a better cook?
Well, we don't know because Tim doesn't cook, so we have to try first.
Actually, I think I'm the better cook when I'm given a chance, because all the time, growing up with my mom, my sisters, they always, but I know good food. I love food.
I'm sure you should. If you try, you will be.
No, I know I am good. I know I'm good because with my trials.
No, but who is the best? So who cooks in your home?
Yeah,
Javi cooks.
In that case.
Javi, okay.
Yeah, we have
so
been
he
cooking
must be better.
So it was fun because I will call my dad to check on his recipes for a Spanish omelette, for the paella, and all of that. So it was fun.
I love to eat.
Yeah.
Yes, we know that you from your posts. My goodness, it's all food. Next. Who is most likely to deal with a spider or maybe an ipis or something?
You also?
Hello, cooking.
Yeah. Because every time there's an ipis, I go, Javi, go there and kill the ipis.
While I'm asleep, I will have to wake up to kill the insects.
Yeah, but I'm not afraid of a spider. Only of a
I
cockroach.
cannot. A spider.
Javi can't do spider and snake. But me, I love animals, so I will go to the snake and touch it and I'm
What about if it was a cockroach, an ipis?
Me, cockroach lang. I'm never.
Okay. Next, who is always late for a meeting? I know this.
Me.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But I've gotten better.
Yeah, because you're at home.
That's true.
Next, who plans more elaborate date nights?
Javi also. Javi is the planner. Javi really takes goes to great lengths to make everything more special, which I appreciate. I really appreciate.
Good.
I'm only telling you now, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
You can finally talk to him as well, huh?
Yes,
don't talk to the glass.
Now that we're the same thing. Yeah.
Okay, next. Who snores louder?
Oh my God. Can
Me.
I say?
Yes, me.
Yeah. It's so bad.
I don't know, but now not anymore.
You cannot hear yourself. No, and since I do meditation at night, I really sleep deep now, so I don't hear it that much. Thank you, Sarah. But yeah, it's really bad.
Also, before coming home from late nights, and I've had a little to drink, and then it makes you snore more.
Or like in the plane, and I have to shoot. Everyone is looking at us.
Sometimes I wake up because I snore so loud. I go, "What's that?" Oh, it's me snoring.
Okay. Next question. Who takes the longest to get ready? This is obvious.
Is it me also, ba? Javi, okay.
I won't say the number because
Javi
will this and that.
Javi will be ready now, and he goes, you took so long. I'm not fresh anymore. Oh, grabe. Yeah.
Next, who is the first to say sorry after a fight?
That's me also. Because it takes so long to take Javi to get to say sorry, no?
Is this like lie detector also?
But you guys are like oil and water. You guys.
Yes, that lang is. Yes. But actually, before, Javi would always say sorry so fast. And now he's learned how to fight me now. He knows how to. He has put a
Good for you, Javi.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. No, please be the same as before.
I mean, you don't say
No.
sorry if you are not wrong, right?
See? No, it's not that, eh. You have to say sorry, though.
If you guys fight often, ba? All the
Oh,
time?
We don't
do.
fight. We have arguments.
Yeah, we lambing argue. Yeah, it's just we
Yeah.
argue, but also because we work together, so there's a lot of difference in opinion.
Yes. So we're going to take the questions from our viewers now.
Oh, fun.
So let's see if we from Ronald Dennis A. Reyes. What were the good and not so good things you discovered from each other after getting married and living together? Oh, that's a lot. You have days.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Yeah.
just one. Ikaw, have you?
How messy Tim is. Like, it's just so messy. Like, I will
That's
be
not
going
true.
around, like, getting stuff. Because I like everything, like, clean and organized, diba? And then when he gets ready, it's like there was explosion in the toilet kind of situation.
I know. No. I mean, in the toiletries and all that, mga ganyan.
Yeah.
Me naman, how reverse of that, how OC Javi can be, because Javi likes process. You know me,
It can be too much.
Oh yes, thank you that you realize that. Oh my God, Anton, it's now about time that you realize it. So,
We're all control freaks. That's why.
sometimes Javi can be too process oriented that it takes away the fun in the moment, the impulse, the adventure. You know, because everything has to be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ganon. So, but
I'm
yeah.
learning naman.
Oh, good naman.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're both learning, and
Work in progress.
And I'm not
I'm
as
left-
late.
Go
And I'm
ahead.
not as late as Tessa anymore.
And I'm also not as I'm less OC as well now as I get older.
Wow. Wow. Guys,
Next
you heard that.
question
You heard that, guys.
from Steph. Hi, Steph. What do you guys feel will be the future of events? Will they make a comeback, or has this pandemic changed the way we celebrate?
Personally, I think
Good question, Steph.
on the thank you, Steph. Like on the side of the audience, it will be still the same, but on the side of the producers and the agencies, there will be most process-oriented systems in place to keep everyone safe. Because at the end of the day, we entertain people, so we will fight and we will find ways for people to enjoy things the way they used to, right? So we will just take care of it.
I feel once a vaccine is discovered, of course, it may be 2 months, 2 years, or forever, no? People will want to be the way they are. They love to celebrate. They love to touch this. That's the element of embrace, of, you know, breaking bread together, has those elements. So it will. I feel it can go back as soon as the health side is settled.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Okay,
again it's a wait and see thing.
Yep.
I know. Cesna, Sophia Jacob, what's something new that you discovered about each other while being stuck in quarantine together? They're each other's names. You know each other's names.
Javi.
No, I actually it's funny because before I used to borrow Tim's clothes for like events and all of that, and I wear like more like normal, like simple stuff.
So you need to have something flashier, something
I will get from Tim, right? And now that we are stuck at home, he will be getting my stuff because it's more comfy and it's more plain.
I don't have basics pala.
So it's funny. It's super funny.
But also, what I learned about this quarantine is that I would have never found anybody. I can't find anybody better to be stuck with in quarantine than our dogs. Because kala mo no, yeah. Oh, than Javi actually, because because Javi, you know, he just cut my hair before this. Before coming
good, right?
here.
Look.
Yeah, he just cut my hair.
Great.
Yeah.
But it's not on the left side.
No, Anton.
Okay lang. And for me, Javi, I said, Javi, if you mess up, it's okay. It's only hair. It's gonna grow back, you know.
That's true. No, but oh my goodness, who is this woman?
Wow. Paulina, Paris ka ba?
Ang ganda naman ni Chris Albert dito sa photo.
Paulina, Paulina ke.
I believe in thinking positively, but how do you deal with negative business issues?
Yeah, so one of the things I learned from Tim is that there is no negative or there is no wrong, there is challenges. So yes, there is a lot of challenges on business right now, but the way we are dealing with it is trusting our team, trusting our employees, trusting our own experience. And we are just being conscious and a bit conservative on terms of our business strategies right now. And we are just getting ready for when events are okay to be done already.
Yeah.
We are ready as well to bring the best to our clients, to our guests, and have the protocols ready. So we are just taking it one day at a time.
And also know that whatever is happening negatively, quote unquote, in the business right now, it is not the dead end. It is just a hump on the road. So when you're driving, what do you do when there's a hump? You drive slowly and you proceed with caution, but you still move forward.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I answered that well.
Yeah, because yeah,
it's a good answer. Victoria Reyes, I think this is the last question. What thing are you most looking forward to once quarantine ends?
Travel. Yes.
Both travel?
Yeah.
Where would you like to go?
Spain, to visit my family.
Yeah, I would want to go and support the Philippines also. And I want to travel to as many places that I haven't been to in the Philippines.
So many.
Yeah.
And we have traveled so many times together.
We want to support
right?
Philippine tourism too, local tourism.
You know, sometimes what's funny about traveling is, you know, because if you travel a lot, you take a lot of things for granted.
Yeah,
and
and
everything is so fast. You have to get over jet lag, all these things. And then when you think about the memories of the travels that you've done, you're like, oh my goodness, those days were so special. I should have just savored it more. I should have enjoyed just sitting in that coffee shop and just looking at the view or whatever, right?
Because also, right, say, Anton, say you're in Milan, and then you're thinking, oh, by this weekend, I'm going to be in Manila, but Monday, I'm going to be back here or in Paris and that, right? So now I'm going to savor it more. You know, again, first, the different parts of the Philippines. And then when we can already travel internationally, we'd love to visit Crystal, who's in Australia right now. We'd love to, go with Carol and Agnes.
Melissa Monastery is also in Australia.
And Tina Cuevas. We'll go to Thailand, or we'll go around the region, somewhere near.
There's so many things we missed about before, but we are now also enjoying what we couldn't do before, right? We couldn't spend time at home with each other because
I was never at home.
Yeah. So we are enjoying.
Tim, I have to ask you this. Are you truly enjoying your time at home?
Yes, I truly am enjoying the time at home because it's one place where it was the least that I didn't spend time at home before.
Sure.
It's only now that I got to really spend time and discovered every nook and cranny in the house. We put a pool in one area, I knew a treadmill behind, from workout,
bicycles,
play to, so we made sure we would dine outside the ground floor, on the second floor. And in here, we made the most out of this home, this space that we have. I enjoyed it.
It's nice.
You know what people don't know about me actually is that I'm actually a closet conservative.
Oh, really?
Closet homebody.
Akala ko you're in the closet.
No, but I have this love affair with art, and I make sure that I've been going through different galleries and really appreciating every find, every artist, and then putting it on our walls.
And then hiding it so I don't see it.
Yeah. When I buy it, I hide it from Javi. Because he's going to say, what did you buy again?
So, guys, thank you so much. That's it for tonight. I think we went over 1 hour over. So it was so nice. And I think, this moment in time, I think it's also a time for reset. That God wants to press the reset button for us to reassess what's important and what's not. And I hope all of us will find out what it is individually in our lives. And we make the most of it. So can I ask some parting words from the both of you? Javi, why don't you say something?
Well, first of all, thank you everyone for watching. It was so much fun, and thank you, Philippine Tatler. Thank you, Anton, Irene, everyone for taking care of us so well. We felt really, really good on your hands, and thank you so much for giving us the opportunity, and congratulations.
Yes, thank you, Javi. Tim?
Yeah. Okay, again, thank you, Tatler Philippines, the entire team from Isabel to Monique, Riyadh, who did our grooming,
Mark.
Irene, Mark McDowell and his team. Thank you so much. We felt the love, and with you, Anton, thank you for the trust. And you know that we had a lot of discussions before this, and I'm so happy that the best possible scenario won at the end of the day, and and positivity and optimism won after everything. And that's what I want to tell you guys as parting words, that we are in these times of confusion and doubt and darkness. Let your light shine on all the time. You know, when I was going through my some weird times of my life, somebody told me that, you know, you have to always let your light shine, because darkness is afraid of light. So you close your eyes and find that light and just shine on and eat up the darkness, and you'll see better. Everything will be clearer. And at the end of the day, we should all be happier versions of ourselves.
Correct.
Great messages. Thank you guys so much. So you guys can download the Tatler magazine for free on Magster, and the print edition is available in bookstores or when the MECQ is over. But
August,
you can
18? Oh, when is
18?
August?
Not yet.
When is the MECQ ending soon?
On the 18th.
Yeah,
We'll have to wait.
Yes, so 6 days from now. We have to wait. It might change, but anyway, but you can also email mark@tatlerphilippines.com for a print copy. Thank you again for joining us. We hope you all enjoyed. Remember to be kind to one another, to love one another. Till the next Tatler Talks, have a good evening, and God bless you all. See you guys.
Bye.
See you, Tim and Javi.
Fabiano, she's there.
Bye.
Bye-bye.